He stalls out a lot here to let the Shadow Fiend TP in, and he's going to go for the Requiem. They've actually caught the Morphling on the backside and amplify damage on Dual Rays. Plus, that brand new Diffusal reveal actually buys him a lot of space. Vampire does not manage to get out of this, taken down by that Helm of the Dominator of this Beastmaster, and a nice snipe there from Ake as well. But yeah, there we go. Again, Dual Rays. He is the scary man right now with this amplified damage. You got to be very careful. A quick recall, Chakra Magic gives Squad X like 1,000 mana, and a lot of it set up from Antares on this Keeper of the Light, getting a lot of value. And he's going to go ahead and recall the Storm right now into the bottom lane as they're going to look for Infernal. And, well, does he? There he is. Okay. Yeah. Now that Storm is here, they're going to go ahead and actually respond with some big TPs. The Terrorize is going to be able to catch the Storm Spirit. He's trying to get to him on the Rolling Thunder, but he's stuck in the cogs, and Squad X, seemingly an infinite mana pool thanks to the Keeper of the Light, and they have turned their attention on over to Antares. They are tired of his shenanigans.
I think you'd like to have the Black Dragon, if you can find that.
Yeah, Black Dragon typically early is really strong. We're going to see them make a play here onto the Dark Willow. Pabis comes out, saves her, and a nice Requiem from Muha as well. Zones off the backside. They're going to look for the Clockwork. They've got him, and the Storm Spirit is the big kill. They isolate him off on this fight. As the Rolling Thunder expires, he's trying to chase this Keeper of the Light. He's got him. Dual Rays off to an amazing start for his Pangolier as Kira.
Like they're looking at Underlord again. Do you have the damage this time?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Definitely.
That Stolen Firestorm did a lot of damage.
Temporary sacrifice in map space is a really cool idea from Dragon Esports Club.
Yeah, it is actually a really sick play for them to have gone for this. I 100% agree. They're going to actually make a play on the backside. Again, looking for the Tusk. The Terrorize comes out, doesn't connect thanks to the BKB. But the Tusk, he gets a snowball off Muha in the front lines here, looking for the Requiem to try and split the fight. They turn their attention over to Kato, and they've got him. A 1-for-1 at the moment. Storm Spirit again, no BKB, but the Rolling Thunder catches two onto the backside. You're going to take down the Dark Will, the Roar out for the Beastmaster, but it's only enough for the Morphling to escape. A 2-for-2. But a big win here for Dragon Esports as they get the Storm BKB. They still have Aegis. However, the Morphling here with the Pit of Malice doing quite a bit of work. But Squad X, you got to be a little bit careful. You do not have the Coddle Battery, and you are out of mana, my friend. A very small commitment. They get the Storm's BKB, and they can just take the tier 2. But now they actually just Fiends Gate onto the bottom side, and they take down the Beastmaster. What a nice ward. And they will just go back into the mid lane and continue where they left off.
Which looks like Ake should get the D ward, but if he doesn't do this quickly, it might cost him his life as well.
They got the snowball. It's in. He's dead. I mean, these are really quick rotations from Dragon.
I would say in terms of auras, he's quick pickup by Squad X onto Vampire there.
From the Willow. She had just used Solar Crest on like a creep to
be back full mana. They're gonna go for another play right back. They'll never expect a second gank up here.
All right, they are behind here on the Tusk. Drinking Buddies into the Snowball is gonna buy him a little bit of space. Walrus Punch as well. Squad X just getting dumped mana into him constantly. They'll take down the Tusk. They're gonna look potentially for more Heroes Infernals behind the tower, and he is just dead. Big Requiem will catch 4. The Shadow Fiend nearly gets the Storm Spirit, but it's not enough. And Kiritich, with this BKB reveal here on the Morphling, gets himself all 3 of these kills. But Dual Rays dying is the big problem here. Doesn't get the Rolling Thunder off, just gets caught inside what I think was a Pit of Malice, or did he turn into a Tusk there? I don't remember. Was it just Roar?
I'm not sure the initial catch, but he did get roared, and then an amplified damage Morphling destroyed him before he could do any damage.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And off of
that
that, I never even got to make this point yet. They're going so fast. Oh, there goes the Dark Willow. I was going to say, both of these lineups are so good at taking buildings that you have to be very careful that if you lose a fight near your base, that your base is gone. So they're going to be waiting here for another minute and a half.
I mean, he's going to get this easily. They have no way to deal with this. Yeah, they have to come back. They were hoping to find Roshan. It takes way too long. They're looking at the Morph. He's going to be forced to BKB, and A lot of damage there from the Shadow Fiend. Rolling Thunder's going to catch the Storm. He's going to be forced to BKB. Now they're looking at the Coddle. He pulls in. Is that Storm again? Oh, it was Clockwork. I'm like, who did he recall there? So recall comes in. They're going to look for the Coddle. Do they have detection? Dual Rays does guess correctly. And Torres will likely be the sacrifice for his team. Terrorize doesn't make it in time. He just TPs to safety. They don't have the BKBs
you
available.
Actually just have to come back again. You're about to lose your base.
I was going to say, they don't have the BKBs available, but Virtus Pro can just go high ground, and there's nothing to stop them. So they will just trade this Roshan for their bottom lane of barracks. 8 comes in, tries to get the Rosh. Almost does. A very cool play. Dual Rays in with a Rolling Thunder on the bottom side here, trying to save their Underlord. The Crimson Guard is not enough. Muha with a big Requiem will fear off a couple, and they finish off the Beastmaster. Clockwork's going to buy back, but Muha's dead. That's going to be his first life. Storm a little low on mana, but again, he's got some help here in the form of the Coddle. The BKB comes out, and Squad X, that's a big crit. Has to be careful. Will zip himself to safety.
Because recall is so much lower cooldown.
Yeah. They're just going to jump in. Orchid onto the Tusk. That's your save, and he's immediately deleted. That's a lot of damage. Muha needs some help. They're going to buy back the Tusk, and then they will go ahead and give that some respect. Turn their attention on over to this Tormentor real quick. Try and get themselves a freebie. It's the Shard on the Vampires. That's a quite a good one. They did have some vision up here to scout the Storm Spirit. They had a ward behind that tower, but there's an Invis Clockwork with a gem. Just giving them all the info in the world right now.
This is so good on Ike's part.
He's like, what's up, guys? We trying to fight or what? And to be honest, he's just going to wait. So he's going to force them back, maybe cancel some TPs. He does. He takes down Vampire. Storm Spirit comes in, grabs the kill.
The base, and you can always pull Morphling out with a well-timed recall, or start a fight somewhere else as they're trying to retreat like they just did there.
Yep. Dual Rays is so... Oh, he actually gets the Rolling Thunder off. Very nice. It's going to save Snowball as well. As he comes back out with that Rolling Thunder still going, trying to get some damage out the fear onto Kiritich here. And the Shadow Fiend just dumping in the damage, but can he hold his ground long enough? It looks like they will both be forced to back away. As Tusk ends up getting out of this too. So Virtus Pro don't manage to finish off anybody.
Really quick response by VP. They're going to get a free Underlord kill, but actually, he just got rotations out of them. Give a little space to his team, which maybe doesn't matter because there's a zip going on top.
I don't think he's making out of this one.
I guess it's Storm BKB, but I think that was Arcane Rune going, so it's not that long of a cooldown.
Honestly, I didn't even notice he used the BKB during that, but yeah, you're right. All right, into the mid lane. No more saves from this Tusk. He's been a big part of this game as they go in onto the Shadow Fiend, and a little bit of like tossing him around here.
Any more seconds without the Tusk. Morphling is just soloing Underlord. Oh my god.
That's not good.
He was supposed to reduce your damage.
Rolling Thunder comes in. The stun is out. They're onto the Shadow Fiend. He's got to be able to pop the BKB and back away for the moment as Kiritich is trying to chase him. And now he's just going to turn around, dump what damage and he can, but a nice hook shot out from this Clockwork. Going to put a stomp to that, and Morphling takes down the Pangolier. Bedlam will grab the Clockwork, but a 2-for-1, and now Squad X continuing the dive on the tail end of that Arcane Rune. 4-for-1 as the GG comes out, and Muha is going to TP out of the fountain here to try and not die to this Morphling, but very nice game one here from Virtus Pro, all turning the momentum here at that top tier 1 tower, or the top tier 1 racks. But tower push.
Yeah, there's a good amount of momentum between the other 4 heroes, which is what you want, right? Spectre wants to Spectre wants to be left alone so you can farm and then you show up to fight. The Muerta's not really the best at it, so maybe it's just like a lot of stacks. They will find themselves a first blood onto Antares though, or I think they will. He's got
Blood
a little
grenade.
bit more health. Oh yeah,
they're trying to give it to Muha, and they get it. Okay, so Not a bad start.
That's
That's why,
true, yeah.
like, Rubik Underlord is a classic combo because any hero that relies on right-click for damage, or for, like, last hitting, doesn't get to play the lane. And Spectre does not, again, have the sustained mana pool to deal with it otherwise. So, dual raise mid lane, playing against Squad X.
Oh, that was such a good dead shot, but unfortunately, this is why the calling's a little awkward, not the easiest to use. The silence does not actually connect on the puck. Oh, Drow falls just before. I think that's like one more auto attack on Inferno would kill him. Spectre, it's an extra 100, 200 gold. That stuff matters. Boyle to get out, it looks like.
They should be able to chase. No, they're going to give it up. Into the mid lane, snowball in. They're going to try and finish off Vampire, and he does. Really nicely done. The orb from Squad X to secure it. The 1-for-1.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Vector does have 6 though, so we might see a Shadow Step
about to
rotation
happen.
bottom, and yeah, there it is. The immediate rotation in. She can go back top if she wants, and she will. Does have those 2 earn charges to play with, and now with the rest of the team,
Maybe shouldn't have come
in
back
from notice. Hold on, Pangolier gonna pump that Rolling Thunder, and yeah, gonna be able to save Muha with this, and with that earn, just gonna continue to slowly bleed down this.
Ooh, Underlord does make it through.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is exactly what you need to be doing. With
Going for the Beastmaster bottom. There's the coil. Is there a Fiend's Gate? Okay, here it comes, but it's a little late. Late enough that Rubik might actually die first.
Roar is out, Muha here as well, and here comes Dual Raise again on the Pangolier. Just bounce backs, takes down the Underlord. And that's another one fight here for Dragon Esports, and, well, they're feeling so confident already.
You need very clean timings on these ganks for it to work.
Low farming hero. So I think in the matchup, in the vacuum of like, all right, well, Drow's going to need a lot of space to farm. Like, I'll just use it to farm myself. Why not?
I suppose that's true. We'll see how it ends up playing out. I do like the idea of the
They
Manta
haunt mid.
Orchid a lot still.
They're going to try and force
Chasing
Squad X.
Squad X.
I mean, Earn plus the daggers. Blade Mail. Oh, the
that
Blade Mail
Blade
pop
Mail.
almost kills him. He's going to be able to TP out just at the last moment on the high ground there, but that is... You need to be very careful.
Smoke into smoke. Squad X finds 2. Coil much
Fiend's
faster.
Gate.
Fiend's Gate this time.
Yeah, they will be able to get right on top of the Pangolier. Ooh, he actually had of all runes, was an illusion rune, but not enough to get him out. Really good kill here from Virtus Pro. They get 2.
Okay, that was a little too greedy. Gonna go for something else. That's the classic core hero way.
Pugna being a nuisance bottom will get absolutely punished for this one, trying to just split push by nuking the tower from the trees.
Up.
Radiant's middle
Honk
tower
straight
is under
onto the Drow.
Nice dead shot. Ike is really tanky on this Tusk, and Vampire drops the calling, just like, I don't know, we gotta get something, right? Rolling Thunder's coming through. He's gonna try and rip through the back line. Drow, however, actually still here. They thought Kiritich had left, and instead, you know, you don't get the Tusk, but you get the target you wanted initially.
Oh, at least until maybe Tusk picks up a blink or something. Rubik steals a good spell.
Speaking of the Rubik spell, yeah, speaking of the Rubik spell, actually secures them a kill onto the Spectre, right? Stealing that haunt, but meanwhile, top lane, Roar.
How do you fix it? Actually, 1,000 damage done to the puck. Oh, we can't see that other thing. Yeah, he actually pings. He did 1,000 damage to puck on the Spectre.
Beastmaster caught off deep into the jungle here. Now, Vampire's walking in to try and contest this. Calling just off the mark, jukes the other way. This fight's not happening anymore.
Tricky to pull off. You have to be very good with the skill shots, not just dead shot, but the placing of the calling is very tricky. And so far, he's done a great job. I think there was like one unfortunate calling that didn't quite connect, but I don't think I've seen a dead shot miss.
Man, that is a very early shard from Dual Rays, but it's absolutely essential. But guess what? Rubik steals the Rolling Thunder, and it's going to help set up a kill here onto Dual Rays. Antares will finish the job, but they're looking to just engage on the backside. The Blade Mail doing, again, so much work against this puck. His SquadX is trying to just run away, but Spectre can chase you down for days, and they've got him. So going down for the Dispersion and the Urn. On the other side of the fight, you lose the Tusk. So a 2-for-1. As they try and chase for that Pango kill. Now it's just the Helm of the Overlord build. It seems like this hero can always just take this Roshan super early. 20 minutes into the game. Gonna go to Infernal. As he is working towards an Aghanim Scepter himself, just 1,500 gold away. Top side of the map, they are gonna find the Drow Ranger. Oh man, chain stun down. They do get a nice savior for the moment from the Tusk, but the Blade Mail is out. The Urn should finish the job. It does. The Blade Mail damage returning a lot to Puck and Tusk, but they do at least take down that Spectre. Great rotation in here from Virtus Pro to at least find a trade.
Farming spells to take.
Such a good smoke. They're gonna walk right into the Drow Ranger, and this is the Ags reveal from Infernal. That is rough. Roar comes out. Great snowball, but did he get silenced? Is that what happened? Why couldn't he pull the Drow in?
I don't know.
Ike, unfortunate there for him. It's going to cost you both heroes and your triangle control. And
If you're...
how did the Beastmaster get down here? He just TP?
Yeah, it looks like it. He's got an Aegis still for 2 minutes. So even if you kill him, he's just coming back. Instead,
they're in with the Rolling Thunder.
Noticed. Can't go anywhere, man. Thunderbolt is so annoying, actually. Doing figure eights on him.
Yeah, I was going to say, much like the infinity symbol he is drawing on the mini-map, that is how long you are stunned for. Yeah, that is why Thunderbolt is so good.
Roll, Thunderbolt roll, plus a blink. Right? It's not going to be easy to stay away from the enemy team. Poor Underlord, usually such a tanky hero, but one roar and he's dead to the Spectre rotation, the Spectre. So maybe we had the wrong read on it, or maybe they just played it well. I think that first blood did help, but Dragon Esports has made to the point where they're so strong.
They managed to take down Infernal, but the cost is heavy. Your Drow Ranger just bursted on the backside. Now Muha able to get away for the moment as Vampire was doing his best to control them, but a great stolen dead shot holds him in place, and they will burn him down. Dual Rays, however, takes down the Puck on the other side of the fight, so ends up being a almost dead even 2-for-2.
8K lead. So maybe eyes on Rubik. He's building a site.
I was gonna say, do you see this, dude? He almost has a site. What the heck? Bottom lane, they find the Underlord once again.
Initiate chain stun is kind of good to find kills on a Spectre who can always just haunt away potentially if she sees anything on the map.
What a good find from Antares there. That was cool.
That comes into play.
Haestrin scouted top here. Both teams kind of smoked up. Gurtich, though, with an invis of the Shadow Blade, has a little bit of an advantage. Rolling Thunder's going to come in on the backside. It catches two, sets up for the haunt in. And just like that, Muha is going to get to work, looking for the Rubik first, trying to finish off the Tusk as well. The Roar still available as they've just held this Underlord in place. He's got nowhere to go. The roll of that Snowball comes through. Puck, I think, finishes off. Yeah, does manage to finish off one kill there. The SquadX playing at the limit, but there's a roar from the Beastmaster in just a moment. He wants Kiritich. He just needs the vision, but no, gets away off the Shadow Blade. Just barely out of range.
And they jump the Underlord, or the Beastmaster, but between his Aghanim's heal and then the Pugnus standing behind him with two different barriers, I'm pretty sure he was gaining health in that gank. He's looking way tankier than the Underlord, who we usually think of as one of the tankiest off lanes. And it's the Spectre lineup that's taken the first buildings.
Yeah,
This is a
this
really
game
impressive
feels
performance
impossible
by
now.
Dragon Esports.
Radiant's middle barracks
It's exactly like last game. You lose one fight, the Beastmaster team takes your base immediately.
They are a little boring. Yeah.
They're just like boring, and certain heroes are like viable because they have like a ridiculous health talent at like 10 or 15.
Yeah, like Tusk at 15, he gets 325 extra health.
For some reason. I don't know
His
why.
middle tower
But
is under
Squad
sure
X
he'd
goes
love.
down. Yep, nice little blink roar out from the Beastmaster. Talents and like literally just a solar crest. Has like 3,600 HP or something. Bottom lane, the Infinity Roll coming out once again from Dual Rays. Finds themselves another kill.
This is a Spectre lineup that was supposed to win late game, and we're still in the mid game, and you're this far ahead. You know, I think you're feeling very good about where you're at.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, your Crimson Guard to slow this. The banner gets dropped, jumps in immediately on Dual Rays to start doing some harassment damage. But this lane of Eric's is gone as well. There is no defending this. They have a fortification if they want, but I think you're going to need it for your tier 4s.
Has fallen.
Well, you do have a tier 2 standing top. You could fort this and maybe try and grab the banner and save your melee racks, which looks like Coil comes out onto the Pango. Or not even on the Pango, I'm sorry, just on a Muerta. Did it miss, actually?
Is under attack.
That Coil missed.
Did you really hit anything?
Just Pugna sitting on the backside. Blink, roar, once again, onto the Tusk this time. Dead shot from downtown to secure it. Very nice.
Versus the Drow as well.
Yeah, that's okay. I was looking at all these other stupid interactions. That's the real reason. I'm like, yeah, this makes sense, but it really is.
I mean, I'm
the
down
extra
for all
armor.
those other reasons too. For now, they'll just kill the Rubik. We'll see if she actually commits to it. She's, again, I swear every time I check this spec, they're floating 3,000 gold.
That was the Haunt instead of the Shadow Step. Again, just one of those things that, like, picks and choose which ones you want to use. Mid lane, there's going to be the Roar, the Silence out, Inferno pops the BKB, just going to try and chase down Notice. He's going to pop the Fiend's Gate, like, get me out of here. Can't survive. There is too much damage from these two. And Squad X will, I guess, settle for the bottom tier 1. Does not feel super good at 37 minutes. They found the Drow. Ooh, she's trying her best. She gets out. The Lincoln Sphere saving her for the moment.
It's VP making sure to always be at the high ground to defend.
Rolling
But
Thunder's in.
it's
They wanna
getting
go.
lower and lower.
They find the Drow. The Haunted onto the backside. Can they actually save him? He's trying. Drow inside of the snowball. Gonna go in a kind of a weird spot and now stuck outside of the base while Hurricane Pike on in. They get the silence here onto this Pangolier to try and finish the job, but they don't have the damage. Saved by the Pugna, the Roar. It's still available. They actually just haven't committed enough, and now you lost the Pango. You're onto the Muerta. She's actually stuck in the trees here against the Tusk. There's gonna be the Walrus Punch and a kill from the Puck to finish the job. Guys, that the Beastmaster was not ready to follow the roll because he had the roar up the whole fight, and with this they get Roshan. They've almost stabilized the entire net worth disadvantage here down to just 4,000 gold. Dragon Esports, like specifically the Pango, who has 0 bonus armor. The only thing that can give him armor is like maybe Solar Crest, right? Well, we'll see. Fight might break down on the backside here. They're going to jump in. The Pugna is caught first. And there it is. The Pango caught from the Drow as well. 2 dead. Coil out. Vampire going to be forced to BKB, pierce the veil, run away back to the base. The Nightfall TP. I mean, Virtus Pro are back, baby.
They built the BKB.
Yeah.
You maybe start scaling into just another carry. Looks like they are going to find Antares.
Very
no,
nice
no
find.
chance there. Okay, Spectre actually, okay, she broke the Radiance. She has a Nullifier. Now has that Butterfly you mentioned queued up, which will give her more right-click damage. Can they find Kiritich here? They're walking right by him.
An immediate coil, the turnaround, that's a lot of damage. They've got to try and save him with the Pugna, and it's working. Vampire immediately pops the ult, plus the BKB nullifier out on the backside as they're looking for Notice. A great save here from the Drinking Buddies, but can they deal with this Spectre? Infernal with a double kill, and Drow Ranger just burns. It's all up to Squad X now. He's able to make it out under his BKB. He's going to survive as Ike will go ahead and try and clear off this wave.
All right, it
I don't
took a
think
while.
they can catch the puck. Okay, yeah, he's out.
Spawn, so hopefully they don't wait too long for it. Doesn't seem like they want to anyways. I think they're trying to get the puck buyback.
Yeah, they need to threaten this last lane of barracks. You can they need to force at least one buyback or find out that there is no buyback on the Drow mid lane. Yep, that is the classic Spectre. Just that quick silence from the Mindbreaker into the burst damage. He's dead. He's going to be forced to buy back here on the Tusk as they are going to try and defend this last lane of barracks before the Drow Ranger gets up here. Blink in. Hex. Just baiting for the moment. Lots of Atos. Silence will catch the Muerta. Vampire surviving for the moment. He's actually going to make it out. Rolling Thunder in, but the coil will put a stop to a Kiritich. Cleans up the Pangolier as Squad X will try and chase onto the backside. Great Fiend's Gate over from Notice to cancel off the retreat from the two supports. Nullifier to catch the Pugna as well. 2 dead. Now for the side of Dragon Esports. Did they get the Mega Creeps? I don't think so.
But didn't finish the Megas, and maybe you'll be forced to buy back. You can find this Beastmaster kill, or maybe Beastmaster's finding kill on you.
That is a huge Drow kill. Kiritich able to get out. Of course, they've got the gem still on the Spectre.
They don't. How do they even see her?
They don't?
They have
okay.
a random sentry
Oh, there's
here.
just a random sentry. Wow. All right, well, you're dealing with some Spectre. Do you manage to take down the Beastmaster, and she is 1v4, and she's dead. Where did the rest of the team die?
They were just dead from earlier from that last fight. This coil brings everyone in, and you know we're wrapping back around. Underlord Firestorm is actually really good versus tanky Spectre.
That's a dieback.
Oh no, this game's getting chaos.
Engage to the bottom side of the map, and they're gonna realize Virtus.pro's given up on this Roche. Well,
They
never
came
mind,
back.
they're coming back through the gate. Where's the fight? Here
Shot
it
into the
is.
roll in the pit.
Oh my goodness, Squad X, he pops the BKB. A Wind Waker will get him out of the coil as Vampire still stuck here for the moment. The BKB out from Notice. The Firestorm out, the Pit of Malice, the Trap 2, but Squad X gets out for the moment. Mary now in trouble, but does go ahead and force back that Underlord to get him some space, and Squad X should be able to escape. The Roche again starting to fall low, but Drow Rangers coming into the fight, and that's when things are going to get scary here for Dragon Esports. Your Spectre still dead for 10 seconds. They lose the Pugna, and they should be able to finish the Roche, surely. Well, I say
If you
that.
buy back Pugna, you can fight.
Oh, they get a nice pick off onto the Muerta, and here it is. The buybacks for the Muerta. The Drow Ranger in trouble as they've got him on the roar, and they take him down. The ticking time bomb that was this Spectre rejoining the fight, and now it is all dead for the side of Virtus.pro. The Puck, the only survivor, as they will take the Roshan. They get the refresher, they get the cheese. And Dragon Esports can start just walking down the line here.
That should be it. That was the buybacks committed. You should be able to mega at the least, if not straight up end the game before Underlord can respawn. Are you waiting any cooldowns? I don't think so. This should be it. Unless they mess up and just ignore Drow and she gets the luckiest crits in the world. But I think if you just roar the Drow, that's it.
yeah,
So just watch Spectre. Just watch Spectre mega them.
Oh, there's the axe kick.
Kick back.
The break. Can they blow her up in time? The Hex is out. Drow is at least surviving for the moment. Pops the BKB. Even the second roar's caught her. And now with this one, it is all over. Dragon Esports will tie up the series 1-1.
All right, for a second there, though. For
Drow
a
needed to be
second, it
further
looked
back.
like they were going to do it. They almost killed that Spectre immediately for the first life. But yeah, I mean, right after you take Roche, you get all those goodies, right? That's why the late game Roches are so strong.
Offlaner, because there's a lot of offlaners banned right now. All right, they just go back for the Underlord again. One of these heroes that does well enough into the Morphling lane actually happen in Dota, but they get it here on Dragon Esports, so kind of cool.
Yeah, nice play by the Mars. Infernal, he ran in last second and speared Kiritich away to get the rune. Despite that, Mary dropping very low. I hope he's got a salve with his money. Doesn't matter, burns down. I think the blood grenade.
Yeah, blood grenade ends up securing the kill. That's wild to me.
Or near her. It's 6% per illusion. So it might have been as much as 18% there, but I think there was only one illusion alive.
Yeah, I think there was only one as well. Bottom lane, they managed to take down the Mars. Very nice kill for the Shadow Fiend. Gets himself
a couple, but you know that missing that one is particularly painful.
Bottom lane, they do manage to get the job done anyway, so it took them a moment, but they find the kill onto the Shadow Fiend.
It's calibrating that first shot, which is he's getting it down.
Very nice shard block there. Into the snowball. Shadow Fiend comes in, gets silenced, so no raise. And Infernal with a really nice God's Rebuke there to push them back. Tries to get the kill. Does he go for the raise? He does not. Kiritich, though, gets him, though. Ah, that's so sick. Wrap around from Mary, dude. What a sick rotation from the Naga Siren.
You're doing very well.
You lost your Morphling, but that's a back-to-back death on the Shadow Fiend and potentially Tuskir as well as the Deluge. Slow him up. Blood grenade out. You have another spear. Infernal.
It's illusion.
Yeah, it doesn't even need it.
The illusion's tanking tower shots with the evasion, man.
Huge.
And the mid lane Squadix playing behind the tower just to really slow down dual raise. He's one creep away from level 6 on the Pango. Maybe if you can get 6, you can ult and...
There's no mana.
Just a little bit too late. Oh, yeah. Mary in a little trouble in the mid lane. There's a roll coming through. This is a pretty good spot for it.
This is a really good roll. You don't have level 6 on your Mars, but he does at least have the spear to pin down the Tusk, and they should be able to get a 1-for-1, but Pangolier is getting absolutely shredded by these Necro minions as well as just the damage from this... from the Monkey King, who just goes in, boundless strikes. To be fair, he could have just boundless striked from where he was. Didn't really need to leap, but it's okay.
Like, Pango felt he had to go back in to finish up that kill, but that put him in the spot to die.
They're gonna get Infernal.
Oh, nice block.
Yeah, it's he just needs to attack on the Shadow Fiend. He's taking his time, and never mind, he gets out. Well, I say that raindrops saving him. There's a big wraparound. Yeah,
saving
here
it
comes
for
Squadix and Antares. He still manages to get to safety. Terrorize not gonna connect. He TPs to safety, and instead they will chase Vampire. I'm surprised. Like, Kiritich, he was a little bit afraid of walking into the calling there, but tag team was out from the Tusk. He just needed to hit him once, and he was dead.
It's already down to half health.
Dyer's
It's getting
Squadix
reeled
quickly
in onto
back
the
mid.
tower.
Wait, I heard a wreck.
Ruta's here.
Okay.
Stolen raises.
That is a very costly death. That is 2 immediately in this bottom lane. And, I mean, with that, your Shadow Fiend loses his entire lead.
Raises to finish off the SF. That was such a nice move. He chain stun this monkey?
Yeah, he
Give the
can.
damage. Morphling's almost here, actually.
Well, he almost could. Instead, just going to look for Antares here on, well, another good rotation in from this Fiend's Gate. Quickly bring down the Pango as Mary and Morphling going to be forced to walk away.
Half of the map.
They're looking for the Morphling.
Should be okay. Yep, just going to slow down his farm a little bit.
All right, Rolling Thunder in the mid lane here for the Dark Willow as the chain stuns again coming through. Antares safe from the mech though from Notice, and almost gets the Terrorize off, but a great arena from Inferno will trap down the Underlord as well. In comes Tusk. Walrus Punch actually wasted. He hits a creep, and Mary's like, hey guys, how do you guys feel about just leaving? Song of the Siren comes out. I'll just leave Virtus Pro. As they walk away, getting 2 kills for free. And this is one of them. There's not a ton of crowd control for this hero. Bottom lane, Infernal trapped here as the Underlord will join his team.
No, it's just unfair.
So, I mean, that's a lot of cooldowns, right? That's Wukong's command committed. They do get, you know, a big kill. Mid lane, Dual Rays finds a solo kill onto Antares once again with the Rolling Thunder.
Radiant's
Bottom. And they know Vampire's here. They had him. Walrus punches out. There's a snowball. Boundless Strike is there. Blood Grenade as well. They're actually afraid. They saw the TPs coming in. Infernal is here. In comes the Morphling as well. Spear will put him against a tree. They grab their Wisdom Rune and the kill onto the Tusk. Very good response from Dragon. Yeah, they actually scan the Roche. That's a pretty smart scan. They're actually sitting there like, where the heck are these guys if they're not coming bottom? But instead, it's going to be the Wukong's command top side, zoning off the backside of the fight. And Vampire will just immediately pop Pierce the Veil. Kind of just stuck in a weird spot as the Requiem comes in. Will do quite a bit of damage, but a great arena coming out from Inferno. And that's going to trap the Shadow Fiend in a pretty rough spot. Squad X will finally finish off the Huerta, but here comes Muha. On this Morphling, he's got his eyes on Kiritich, and boy does he do a lot of damage. Has his own tag team to help find these kills. And a Song of the Siren from Mary, once again to try and just reset. And they can decide if they want to keep fighting, and it looks like they will. Spear on out, Squad X. They actually didn't even see him. He was a tree hiding in plain sight. And now Yules comes out, will trap the Pangolier in place, a waveform on through, trying to finish off the Tusk, and they get him. Squad X, he's pretty dang strong, going up against the Morphling, and he might be able to finish the job, but in comes Huerta. She's back with a vengeance, and they finish the job. Dragon Esports get 4 kills out of this fight.
Pretty sure he gets a full heal, and then he should pick up at least a couple kills. Maybe he even gets away from there, but silence lasting just long enough. Now they might find Infernal. He's trying to run, but they have so many different ways to slow him down. Oh, Squadix is here as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
For this, but if they make this in time on Virtus Pro, this would be a fantastic BKB reveal here from the Shadow Fiend, as Song of the Siren is available as well. The Roshan falls just in time. Muha stuck inside the Roche pit for a moment. Squadix on the backside gets his tree broke. The arena will set it up in a snowball to buy him some space, and here comes Kiritich with BKB, trying to just bring down Infernal. He gets him, turns his attention on over to the Pangolier. But the Wukong's command actually does manage to go off onto the backside of the fight, and it does a lot of work here. Oh, no, mind, he died. Okay, Morphling turned into Squad X and just killed him. Right now, VP, I think, are stronger still, even into the Aegis, but you need this BKB on the Monkey King so bad, so he can just go in and run at these heroes and not really rely. Oh, I was going to say rely on his ult, but a great find from Infernal. He's playing in the trees, gets punished, an immediate arena comes out. I mean, that's one of the reasons you see the Mars. It's so good.
Yeah, like the lane can be tough if you're laning versus the Monkey King, but at some point, just being able to cut every tree on the screen pretty much with Arena gives you such a good chance of killing the Monkey King. The stun is so long if you break those trees.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Instant BKB from Squad X, turns around onto Infernal, Boundless Strike. He gets his revenge. He is so tired of this Mars. And now looking for Mary, which they should get here. A nice, well, how many times can you evade is what, oh, okay, that was just the Gossamer Cape. And this, a quick back here, not giving Dragon Esports anything. at least at the moment, as they are smoking their way across. The Desire Scan does connect. They might just yell it onto the high ground. They do. Infernal comes in, but a quick snowball into the Walrus Punch. Infernal, he loses everything. A quick BKB into the Requiem up from Kiritachi. Needs to get away from this Morphling. As noticed, surviving through it all at the moment. A nice bit of malice into this Firestorm, but Squad X on the front line. He's taking out the Naga Siren, sitting inside his Wukong's command. And Muha needs to be careful. He's losing a lot of mana here. They are out. 2 for 2. Pretty even trade overall.
Start doing some serious damage. The Firestorm is so powerful.
Yeah. Oh, nice Yule setup, but a counter Yules, and in comes the Underlord once again. Infernal getting caught out. The team responding with numbers every single time this Mars goes in to try and find a pickoff. I love the Underlord response.
Yeah, I think it gives a lot of extra value to that Yule's pickup to help enable these types of setups. Maybe they found another.
Ooh, okay, they're going to turn around real quick onto Antares there. Vampire stuck inside of the Ice Shards. Comes in. Dude, the damage from Muha just takes down these heroes. And Squad X needs to use the BKB and the Shard to try and get away. Dual Raise, that ult's about to expire, but he just finishes him off through the BKB. A 3-for-1 and a buyback coming out from the Dark Willow. A massively costly defense here as Song of the Siren finds Kirita. He has to BKB TP out. All right, Rolling Thunder, bottom lane, as they don't connect on the Terrorize. They just blow up the Monkey King again. Arena's out from Infernal. BKB not yet popped on the Shadow Fiend. The Chain Stuns are holding him down for way too long, and that is going to be 2 dead. They buy back on the Monkey, but it's too little too late. Snowball through, or Waveform through the Snowball as they dodge it out.
Got everything you need. We're okay. Step 1, you clear up all these tier 2s.
I didn't think it was that low.
Oh, I guess it's from earlier. We talked about this earlier. It dropped to like a quarter health left.
They saw the Shadow Fiend on a ward. He goes in. They go for the Rolling Thunder. He immediately BKBs, but Shadow Fiend cannot stand his ground against this Morphling. Did he get bashed? Is there a basher on Pango?
Yeah, he canceled his roll early to go for the Swashbuckle, which it's not guaranteed, but it's a very high chance you get a bash with a Swashbuckle.
Especially with Axe.
Yeah, maybe if it hadn't bashed, he might get out of there.
Well, the TPs pay off. I thought they were going to just steamroll into the base, but they get themselves Shadow Fiend and Dark Willow.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh man, look at Morphling chunk through that tower. It's going to force the Crimson Guard response. Buy a little bit of time here. It's still falling so quickly though.
Yeah. Morphling does not really care all that much. So, mid-tier 3 goes down, ranged barracks is down, melee barracks soon to follow. As, again, with all the outer towers down, like, you have to put an end to this quick, but there is still 1 minute and 45 seconds on this Aegis. I don't know how you stop this. As long as Dragon Esports just don't overextend, they should be fine. They actually see the Shadow Fiend again. He walked through the Watcher. He goes invis, tries to BKB TP out. Does he get the bash?
A casual bash.
Yep, looks like he does. So Shadow Fiend is dead.
That should be it. You just go in here. You still have time with the Aegis as well, but I don't even know how you die with Shadow Fiend gone. I think he was trying to slip by to creep cut, which I can't fault him for, because I kind of think you do need to do something like that to waste time on this Aegis, but unfortunately, you get found. Actually, the rest of your teammates might be found.
Yeah, Wukong's command is out, and it's doing some work here, but they just Song of the Siren and wait this one out exactly like we expected. And oh boy, I don't know how you can survive this. They're just going to dive into the back line looking for these heroes. Morphling quite tanky, but
is under
Good walrus punch, good trap inside of the shards. Muha will just go ahead and waveform to safety. Naga Siren, does she get out? No. Great Firestorm there from Notice to find the kill. But Muhan pops the BKB, 30 seconds left on the Aegis. He's gonna respect this and decide to back away here as the Monkey King hits him with a Boundless Strike. They have a nice Yules here to follow up. The Curse Crown will connect. They got him. That's gonna be the Aegis. The question is, can you kill this guy more than once? They have the Rolling Thunder on the backside. He's gonna go ahead and use it. BKB is not available, but all right, yeah, Pango just deletes the Dark Willow, and he will TP to safety instead. They full disengage on Dragon Esports. A very good use of the Aegis. A full There's smoke. Squad X comes in. He's going to find Mary. Drops the Wukong's Boundless. All right. Not a bad find. Vampire in a rough spot, but does have the Force Staff to get over the shards. The question is, can you get more with this on Virtus Pro?
And unfortunately, it is going to require a Roche sacrifice. They've probably got the same read that while being behind, it's just not doable to go for Roche.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
So, Morphling just way tankier with the 35 strength and way more often on the Rolling Thunder now that he has the cooldown reduction. So Smoke's popped here mid lane. He grabs the Shivas to see who it is, and it's unfortunately Morphling, the hero that you can't really engage on. The Rolling Thunder is going to come in. He's just looking for any sort of opening, and it's going to be Noticed. The Underlord has no way out of this one, just constantly ping-pong back and forth. That is 80 seconds left. The Underlord and the backside find a nice Requiem out from Kirtan. He pops the BKB, but he's alone. He's just on the run, and I don't think you're going to get away from a Morphling, my friend. They've got him. Into the skies, drops the raises, but it's not enough. 2 dead. You do have a buyback on this Shadow Fiend, but I don't know if it's going to get you out of this one. On the other side of the fight, it looks like they found Ike as well. Snowball
Double
by
ice
him
shard.
a moment. Okay,
Trapping
yeah,
him
they
in
do
for
manage
a
to get
bit.
him. Monkey King's trying to cut the wave.
I mean, you definitely can't engage them directly, but there's enough creeps in the base. I think they even have the banner on someone. I don't know
Yeah,
where
they
it
need
is.
to drop
Mars
this
has
banner
it.
like immediately and save this melee creep.
Radiant's
Oh
middle
my
tower is
god,
under
okay.
attack.
A little bit of a misplay potentially from Dragon Esports. We got some time before the backdoor protection's going to hit in, and they might be able to close this out. Fortification available
There's
to the side of
still
BB.
range
They're going to
groups
buy
alive.
back on the Shadow Fiend. Can they actually take the fight? Your base is falling. Walrus Punch is out. Shadow Fiend needs to Dream Requiem. There's the fortification, the BKB out for the Morph, but they finally see the Shadow Fiend, and they're going to run for him. That is it. GG comes out, and Dragon Esports will take game number 3.
Tough one to kill.
Nah, they want the gyro. They're sitting here on the Pugna. They're going to come in, pop the tag team. The 3 heroes is a lot of damage, but can they finish the job? They do. First blood for Infernal, as Ike now will be forced back to his tower. 18 and 9. He's having a good time. Ooh. We're going to see the start block into that tag team. Damage isn't enough. Vampire might fall first, but Infernal gets the trade, and now looking to try and just stay on top of Ike here. He's got the board to slow him down. Does he have any more axes available? He will not want to dive the tower, but it's going to force Clockwork
Just gonna
really
commit
far.
on mid though.
As a sniper pretty far forward. They're going to go ahead and TP in on the Coddle, who also fell kind of low in the bottom lane here, but Puck going to go ahead and interrupt that snipe that comes out, but it's going to cost him his own life. Oh, man. And Sniper actually TP's back for the Wisdom Rune. They're going to find the Clockwork here. He's trying to go for a deny. They get him, though. Infernal
Radiant's
secures
middle
it.
tower is under
I am kind of
attack.
surprised there's no jungle stacks here on the top side of the map.
Kind of a
Vampire-
costly way to stack in the early game. They're opting to just stay in the lane, which limits what Gyro can do. And actually now just
Whoa,
diving
that's
the
an early
gyrocopter.
roar. Yeah, this is the benefit of this tri-lane to start things off. Infernal has had such a good start. He is 4,200 net worth here at the 8-minute mark as he finds another kill onto this gyrocopter.
Relatively
Yeah.
easily.
Radiant are scanning.
Speaking of the sniper, he's going to TP top. They want to try and punish the Beastmaster here as Ike comes in as well, and now you definitely have enough damage. Kiritich will be credited the kill. And a really nice play. Now, bottom, they're going to TP down here on Tusk. They're like, all right, well, you know, 2 can play this game. There's going to be the Shadow Step on over. Shards not going to connect, but they do have the Snowball as well as the tag team and Notice. I don't think he's making it out of this one. One more auto attack there from Muha. And, all right, both offlaners go down.
DP's all
They're
through the
bringing
twin
a
gate.
lot of heroes. Yeah, right through the twin gate they go. And with this one, not even fair. Very good rotation from VP, and Dragon Esports, no clue that this was happening, for sure. Like, he is super farmed, and he's going to have, again, like a 13 or 14-minute Aghanim Scepter, so we'll see what he can get done with that. Vampire here on the top side. Great shard block. Whoa.
Wait?
That's sick movement. He's out. He's actually out.
What a play, Vampire. That is sick.
Guy's a Tusk gamer for sure.
Dire are scanning.
All right, they have the roar. He's gonna just immediately launch it, and here comes Muha once again. I mean, this is exactly what we saw in game 1, right? The roar into the rotations from the Spectre. A very quick kill onto Kiritich. And with that, Spectre gets her, you know, first set of earn charges. Top lane, though, they're gonna go ahead and try and find themselves a return kill onto Infernal. That being said, the Puck comes in, hits a 3-hero coil, and they've managed to trap the sniper in the center here. Hookshot comes down. A lot of healing out from Antares, but Infernal, he lives for so damn long. They get 2 kills on the side of Dragon Esports, but they'll find a third, a return kill onto the Pugna from Notice. But that is a big win for Dragon, getting Puck a serious infusion of cash here.
The Beastmaster, he would have done it if it was just a Beastmaster, but he sees the Pugna coming in, who has level 6, and he realizes, if I keep hitting Pugna, or keep hitting Beastmaster...
Kiritich, Kiritich, you just came back for this. They've got him.
You're doing very well. I'm very proud of you.
And this, they're really putting great use to this Pugna Spectre, which we do not see a lot.
Notice is so stuck. All right, into the roar. Tag team is out. Walrus Punch connects. He throws the spear, rooted now by the Hawk, and Notice knows this one is over. Gives up another kill to this Beastmaster, and here we are, man, 13 minutes in. Mid lane, Mary in some trouble, but he's got some swift little booties on there, and he just walks away from the Clockwork Coil. Will hold him in place, going for the life drain. Almost enough to find the kill, but Clockwork fairly tanky. Tags Beastmaster, he takes Roshan. This is the way the Dota game is played. Beastmaster gets either Helm of the Overlord or Aghanim Scepter and takes Roshan right before the 15 minutes, so it's a Radiant time Rosh. And they put this thing on cooldown so dang fast. Sniper is still quite farmed. They're gonna smoke up. Okay.
Radiant's middle tower is
Who
under attack.
can you find? Flare will give them some vision to play with. They see Vampire here in the river. As Puck goes in, hits a nice silence. The arena, the Spirit does manage to find the Tusk, and they do get the kill pretty dang quickly. In comes the hook shot as well. They've got on top of Mary. Dual Rays will be able to get out here with the Jaunt, but they've lost both of their supports. Great plays here from the side of VP. There's just no way for Infernal to get in this fight. Kill from Mars really caught them off. And it was really good targeting. He goes for the Tusk, of course, which is the one save that they have really out. I mean, I guess Pugna is like a quote-unquote save, but not as much. Mid lane, they just dive the Sniper. They commit right on top of the Blade Mail is out, and Squad X, he's got no chance of surviving this, is now turning their attention over to Ike. He's going to try and TP. Do they just roar him? They do. No escape. Dragon Esports find themselves some return kills and a mid-tier 1 tower. So.
It's actually a pretty even game, but again, it's your Spectre, right? And we think Spectre should win in the late game. It's the classic nature of this hero. This is the nature of the hero that we expect them to win in the late game. That no matter how farmed Sniper gets, Spectre, okay, did a weird build last time. We'll see if that happens again, but Spectre will always be able to get to Sniper. And
they're looking for the gyro, but they do have some help nearby, so they're not going to try and maybe extend too far. Well, they are going to keep chasing. They have Roar. Beastmaster has a blink. He just jumps in, takes the Coddle out of the fight immediately. Coil onto the backside. I've heard it. There's going to be the call down here from Kiritich. A nice amount of damage coming in from him, as well as the Flak, but Infernal is alive. Just still healing up here with this Aghanim Scepter. And here comes Muha. Can he TP out? He does. Just barely on the gyro. A massive break here for VP. Otherwise, an absolute disaster if he dies as well. So,
It's just so snowbally, I feel like.
yeah.
Like, she's currently 4-2-5
Blinken.
on Spectre, 20 minutes in.
Another roar, and it's again onto Antares' Coddle. Now in comes Dual Rays. A little bit of healing come out from Mary, but it is going to be canceled. Infernal, though, he's dead. They don't manage to find any kills quite yet on the backside. 3 dead for Dragon Esports. Muha realized, like, this fight, it is over. A massive win from VP. They wiped Dragon Esports pretty much completely. Gyrocopter and Sniper are now top net worth by a pretty significant margin over some of these other cores. It's really just the Spectre who's having a good time. They'll find Antares again as they continue to put that Shadow Step to good use. They do have a good ward placed. Question is, will they find the vision they're looking for? Puck would be an amazing find that comes in. The Blink Fuels, the Snowball will prevent him from hitting that spear. Vampire in some trouble here. But here comes the roar on the backside. They're just right on top of the Sniper. And they've got Kiritich as well. Both cores in trouble. Forced to have to get him some space. But can Muha chase him? He absolutely can. The missile's going to be cleaned up. Notice now cleaned up by Dual Rays as well. And he's on the run on this Coddle, trying to TP to safety. He's going to make it. But this is the fight you were talking about. If the Spectre and this Beastmaster are actually able to get onto the Sniper, the fight's totally different.
Sniper, and right before that fight,
Bottom tower is under
excuse me,
attack.
Spectre picked up her shard, so she was able to activate that as she jumped in for extra damage reflection. And I think that
Yeah, that owns.
another kill. Yeah, it did so much damage in that fight.
Tag team comes in. It's going to fall fast. Clockwork is nearby.
Do it, Clockwork. Go, go, go. Go for the
It's too
steal.
low.
Your shaman has fallen to the ring.
All right. Aegis and Banner picked up. They're going to actually go ahead, go straight to the bottom lane. Look for this Mars as Beastmaster has set up for another kill already.
Radiant's middle
Reward
tower
on the cliff.
I mean, I think he TP'd to the bottom of the tier 2. Oh, I hear a hook shot. Oh, they found Vampire. Okay, I mean, he's got Snowball, but Squad X, you're kind of in a rough spot. He's got to be KB, but do they have enough damage to bring down Muha? The refraction, I mean, that's going to be Aegis. Oil is down. Kiritich here as well has to leave. His BKB is expiring. Okay, you get Aegis. That's not a bad trade. But you have spent both BKBs now.
It's cool. It's nice. You know, like Sniper Mars. Like, okay, thanks for the mana. But it doesn't feel broken like Bristleback. Blink Roar onto Sniper.
Oh, they got him. But do they have the damage to finish it off? In comes the Spectre. Pops the Blade Mail. He's out for now, but can you disengage? This BKB from the Gyro is doing some work, but Vampire actually finds someone on the backside. Muha trying to get away.
Radiant's middle
They do
tower
manage to take down the Clockwork. The Puck was in pretty deep. A very scrappy fight, but now with no BKBs on the side of VP, you gotta be careful. They can continue chasing. They're gonna try. Trying to sustain through this. They really would love the Gyrocopter, but they don't find him. Now it's time for the Pugna to get to work, healing up his team.
You
And
wouldn't even know a
notice-
team fight just happened.
Oh, just barely off the mark with the shards. They just jump in. The spear's going to connect, but guess what? They can just continue to die. The solar cars do work, and they find a bigger kill. It's Kiritich on the Gyrocopter, and Squad X needs to bail out as well. Muha nearby. He's got help. Hurricane Pike to send him back, but Dual Rays is in. No coil, but the roar is back up, and they will respect it.
Be waiting. If he's exposing himself on the front, then he's gonna get picked off. Sniper's gonna be free to do what she wants.
Muha's in a weird spot. Not really used to be, but there it is. Children comes out. He's going to be able to absorb a lot of damage. The arena's caught the Pugna. That's a big one. Can he actually survive? Well, Sniper on top of the Spectre. Hunt on over. Just trying to play around this extra vision, this extra mobility. So he's out. But meanwhile, the fight happening on the side. The Assassinate comes in, takes down the Tusk. TP out from the Mars. Does he make it? He might burn. No, he survives. He's out. Puck is just in, doing some work. Infernal goes in, tries to finish off Squad X, but just pops the BKB, and the Coddle's just been sitting on the high ground the whole time. Muha is not going to die to the Assassinate, but the Clockwork wants to stay on top of him. Puck. Puck finds his Clockwork. He's dead. Yeah, he just throws the hook shot. He's going to try his best, but he's dead.
Oh, that's so close.
So close.
It was a good attempt.
really good attempt.
had the roar heals. I was just watching two tanky heroes whack each other and have their health go up anyways.
Uh-oh,
But
Squad X. Oh. Ooh, Dual Rays, he sees notice, but here comes the Spectre. Pops that Blade Mail. Dual Rays needs to get that Parasma damage going, and he does. Squad X is ticking down. That might just be a kill, and it is. Oh, man. The Parasma is so good.
also, Spectre changed your mind. You're just gonna get a Scotty. That's actually a really cool pickup as well.
Super
Once you
good
jump
this
the
game.
sniper, even if you can't kill him, if you hit the sniper and/or the gyro, you're just reducing their damage output.
Another find here. Vampire with the Blink Walrus Punch to set one up. And Ike is going to get coiled solo off. In comes the Spectre, which you mentioned this earlier. I mean, Coil is pretty much a free kill with these guys. Both
Telling you,
supports
man.
down. No buyback. Or both with buyback, but rough. We're going to see them go for the Roshan. This would be a huge steal, but I think Dragon Esports, they know. They're not seeing anybody on the map.
I don't think it's fast enough.
It's too late. They're way too late. This Roche is going their way.
Yeah.
BP. Very nicely
They need a
found.
clean escape.
They need a clean escape. Absolutely. This will be Aegis refresh, or Aegis as well as the Aghanim of Kirita trying to get out, but they got him. Hook shots in. Ake is going to go down with them. Oh, man. He can drop the Aghanim Scepter in the base at least, so someone can take advantage of it, but
That's what got them. They weren't prepared to pick up all the stuff Roche dropped. And there was a slight delay in grabbing everything and then TPing out. Otherwise, but if he starts farming,
they're gonna find Coddle. Does he actually just kill him? Oh my god!
This is the Spectre experience, man. I'll just get Mindbreaker at 37 minutes. It's easy, guys. It's less impactful this time. It's still good, but... Oh, Roar in the top lane, Gyro.
It's just a solo kill, dude.
Oh my god. What? Spectre totally came in and helped.
Yeah.
Totally
I mean,
necessary.
you can force Gyros by. He's basically going to be removed from the game. Like, he'll have so little impact at that point. So here we go.
Yeah, you can't buy back.
Banner is down. Coil on the backside finds two. They're just going to try and burn Sniper's Aegis with this, and it
Okay,
might
we're gonna
be
do this. You
enough,
have to buy
dude.
back.
He's
Where is it?
actually- He's so close to dying, he finally goes down. So that's going to be the Aegis. They get the Mars as well. Notice is dead without a buyback, and Sniper, he's going to be forced to BKB, but they're just chasing him out. Assassinate is there. Fortification comes through as well, and here it is. The Gyro forced to buy so damn late. They're going to get Vampire here, potentially. A Snowball might get him to safety. He's going to go down. They're just BKBs, afraid of Dual Rays so much.
Yeah.
Interesting. You already have a Shiva's on Infernal, but... Oh, there's going to be the Haunt. It's going to give them all the vision that they need. They go right into the base. Just already, Sniper's dead. He does have a buyback. Arena out from Notice. Going to spear back the Tusk. A 1-for-1 trade, but I think you're happy about this on Dragon Esports as they just are looking for the top lane of Barracks. They don't manage to finish it off, but... They forced out some big cooldowns. Yeah. As you're right, they actually have 0 creeps near the base. They just dove the base and killed the sniper.
Yeah. I mean, it is pretty good, right? Because you can push in the wave while he's dead. For example, mid, if they get here, actually, it's going to start pushing against them. You got to go save your creep wave.
Oh, goodbye, Antares. Looking for more inside the base. There's the Blink, the Roar. They've got the Gyro. The BKB is out, but it's not going to be enough to save him. Here comes the Spectre, just slowed to a crawl, and the Coil dropped on the Sniper. He's going to die back. That is the GG.